I came to UPIKE, it was then Pikeville College, to be pre-med. I'd always been an outdoor kind of nerd, loved all things outside. And so I started as a pre-med, and I'd done some study abroads in Costa Rica and Nicaragua, and really turned my focus towards plants. I figured out that my passion wasn't with medicine, but it was more towards botany. And so I'd done that for a while. I learned all about insects and birds and fish and everything except for fungi. My junior year, I was sitting on a ridgeline and I was squirrel hunting. And there were no squirrels, but all around me were hundreds and hundreds of mushrooms, and I realized that I didn't know any of them, not a one. So I started studying lichens, and then from there, I just kind of went wherever the need was. I didn't want to try to reinvent the wheel on anything. I wanted to go wherever I could do the most good, and growing food seems to be where that's at. So when we first got started with this idea of putting mushrooms in coal mines, we were looking at what type of agriculture can you do here in the mountains. You know, we have some flatland, but it's at a premium, and the world needs more food. We need more food here. We need food that's grown here, doesn't have to get shipped all over the country, all over the world to get here. So coal mines were a natural place to start. We were fortunate to reach out to the Wright brothers early on. Kendall has been fantastic to work with. And we're at this mine site where we've put sensors out now for several months. Mine sites provide us with a perfect, stable environment to grow mushrooms. So when you're looking at what crops can you grow underground, there's not a lot. But mushrooms really don't need much. They need a stable temperature, relatively stable humidity, and some good airflow. And so the mine behind me has stable temperature. It stays roughly 45 to 55 degrees year-round. The relative humidity stays at about where we need it, 80 to 90%, and has good airflow from the ventilation, so it's a natural place. You know, we started with just 2 students, this project, and we have since ballooned. We have 17 paid researchers now, undergraduate researchers on the team. My colleague, Peyton Prater, helps as a manager along with me, and we're hiring a full-time lab assistant position too. So all in all, we have 20 people that help work on this project. I would love to see in the future for this to keep expanding and us to keep bringing new projects and new collaborators on board and start answering some of these fundamental questions that the field of mycology is just starting to look at.